It's like, what were you doing with my drapes? The drapes that were hanging in the apartment. I never got the answer to that. Hi, this is Carrie from Sky Properties, and we're talking about, is it worth ripping out all your landscape and doing it over? I would say if you have a big green lawn, keep it. I know that we go through different times where, it's drought and we have to cut back on water. And that being said, a big, beautiful lawn is always so inviting. Kids like to play on it, dogs like to play on it, I like to play on it. Could you shorten it up or make it a little bit smaller by putting some drought-resistant trim around the edge? Yeah, you can definitely do that. There's some creative ways to reduce water. I would say if you have a building that's built in the 60s or 70s and you have the landscape that comes with it, it is almost always very ugly. And having those trees, the Italian cypress and all the other bushes that came along with those years, are usually highly unattractive and really date your building. When you're trying to rent, you want to put a fresh coat of paint on your building, or at least on your trim, to make sure that everything looks good. Of course, you want your landscape to look good. I would say start carving it out bit by bit and replacing it with something more updated if you want to do it economically. If you have the funds to rip out that landscaping, I would say go ahead. Respecting our droughts here in Southern California, I would say you are going to want to put in a majority of drought-resistant plants if you're going to redo everything anyways. Also, you should know that every once in a while, the DWP will come out and they will run a program where they will completely put in drought-resistant landscaping for you for free, or they will come and replace a lawn with faux grass. I know a lot of people don't like the faux grass, but I am telling you, the new grass, you can barely tell that it's fake. It looks perfect all the time. It doesn't fade. You don't have to water it. It doesn't have dry patches where your trees are. It really looks great. I have it at my house and I love it. Best thing we ever did, quite honestly. We had a big yard, saving a lot of money on water. So those are my thoughts on replacing all your landscape.